Welcome, Warriors. This is Mr. Shervington with another Naviance tutorial. This one is about how to send required materials such as transcripts and letters of recommendation to those schools you have applied to but were not previously prepared in Naviance as demonstrated in the preparatory stages tutorial. Though you did not follow the preparatory stages tutorial, to move on, you definitely should have followed the steps in the submitting applications tutorial if you have not already. Additionally, you should link your Common App and Naviance accounts. Naviance's website has a video tutorial on how to do that. Please understand that if your school doesn't require sending transcripts, test scores, or letters of recommendation, then this does not apply to you and you can move on to the monitoring status tutorial. As always, to start, go to Susky's Naviance Family Connection site and then log in. Students, remember it is the same way you would log into your Chromebook. Parents, you will use your email and password. Once you have signed in, you will begin by clicking the Colleges tab and then clicking Colleges I'm applying to. From here, you will need to find and click Add to this list. To add a school to this list, you're going to move your mouse over to the right and click on Lookup. This should open a new window, the College Picker. Here you can search for colleges to add in several different ways if you have not already. The first is a simple search by name. The second is by pre-made group determinations. Currently, these include things such as close and selective, Common App schools, Ivy League schools, Maryland schools, Maryland State schools, Pennsylvania schools, and Pennsylvania State schools. The third option is by country and you're considering studying abroad. And the fourth option is by state, which is useful if you're considering somewhere other than Pennsylvania or Maryland. However, because you have already applied places, you're likely going to simply use the Lookup by Name option. Once you find your school, you'll want to click on its name from the list, which should add it to the field in the original window. After adding your schools to the fields in the original window, be sure to indicate how you are applying to these schools by selecting one of the options in the drop-down menu. On screen now are the available options and a quick breakdown of each one. Now, if you have followed directions and did things shown in the submitting applications tutorial, you will select the box indicating that you have already submitted your application. However, in the event that you have not, you can return and edit this at a later time. Additionally, though you will see an option to request transcripts, please do not select that from here. Finally, when you think you've added all the colleges you need to for this session, scroll down and hit Add Colleges. Next, you will be asked, if eligible, if any of these applications were completed through the Common App. Please be advised that it is our recommendation that you go with the Common App when possible, but we understand that you may have valid reasons otherwise. If you did apply via Common App, you need to indicate that so Naviance and Common App will sync the school's application on each end. Then you will click Update Applications. Finally, and this is critical, otherwise this entire process is off or not, you want to make sure that we are allowed to send your materials to schools. To do this, we need a signed authorization to release student records form on file. It needs to be signed by your parents if you're under 18, but can be signed by you if you're over 18. You can locate this form in the school counseling office or here on Naviance by going to the home page, clicking on Document Library, and then Application Documents. You can download it from here by clicking View. This form only has to be submitted once. When the school counseling office receives that document, you're finally capable of having your counselor send requisite materials like letters of recommendation or transcripts.